Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tin Man Squad channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I'm going to go ahead and review my dad's new pocket knife from Milwaukee, and it's called the FASTBACK. Got a press button so you can press it and look at that. Look at that. Easy opening. But also, it's even got a thumb stud so you can put your thumb right there and just like that. Like that. Takes some practice, but anyway. Yeah, my dad got this knife over at Home Depot, and he gave me permission to review it for you guys. It says the blade is 2.95 inches long and is made out of stainless steel, but the Home Depot and the Milwaukee Tools website don't give me any information on what type of stainless steel it is, so I can't tell you anything on that. I'm sorry. But I can tell you this. The point on the blade is a drop point style and has a lanyard hole right there in the handle. And for security on the blade, it's got a liner lock system in it, so you could just push it in, fold it. And if you want it out, push the press button, and flick it. Comes with this adjustable wire belt clip, so you can hook it up to your belt or put it in your pants pocket. It's designed not to rip any of the seams in it. I'm going to test that when we go outside a little bit later. All right, let's continue on with the specs. The knife itself weighs about 0.24 pounds. So, I mean, that ain't bad for a folding knife. And it says it can be sharpened, but it stays sharp even when you fold it up and use it. Overall length, the blade is out like this. 7.5 inches. And it feels good in the hand with this plastic Milwaukee red grip on it. Even with the wire clip on here, it ain't hurting my hand grabbing onto it. The width of the blade is 0.12 inches. And it's classified as a utility knife. And this is probably going to be a good choice for like a self-defense EDC carry, which I'm going to do some tests out there for that. So if you don't have any other type of blades on you, this one will do. Yeah, that's sharp. So if an attacker comes at you, you can flick this blade out and show that you're armed and you mean business. But anyway, let's go outside and I can do some tests with this thing, okay? All right, first test. Is can this knife be a good throwing knife? So I'm going to stand back behind the camera and hopefully this knife will penetrate that tree right here without breaking it. So wish me luck. 3, 2, 1. I'll be dig dang dong. Look at that, everybody. I got a knife in a tree finally. I've been practicing a little bit. Okay, so we know that it's well balanced to throw it as a throwing knife. So you could definitely defend yourself by throwing a knife at somebody that had a gun and knocking a gun out of their hands or something. So, I mean, that will work. All right, the next test I'm going to do is the drop test on the door over here to see if it's well balanced. So don't go anywhere. All right, I'm going to drop this knife on the door and see if it's well balanced. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Yep, it's balanced in my book. Now, I was talking about self-defense with this knife. If you don't have a big size blade to stab a wild animal with, and you got this blade, then you might be able to hit the jugular vein of a wild bobcat or a small coyote or something, because I don't think this will take on a bear hide. I'm going to start stabbing this thing now. Yeah, it's definitely a stabbing blade, that's for sure. Now, I would do like to point out when I was doing that test, since it's a plastic handle, my hand wanted to slide up right here. So if you have to use this for a stabbing knife, be careful, because if you keep doing this and it keeps going further, then your hand might on this blade. And it's sharp. I think the final test I'll do is cut a piece of that dead branch over there, just to show you can make some kindling with this. Okay, here's the branch I was talking about. It's actually the top of this tree over here. But since it got blown over, it hit this tree. And now there's two branches connected to it. So I'm going to see if I can chop maybe right here, this twig. And even though this blade don't have any serrations on it, I bet you could probably saw through anything. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. With one single tap chop, I was able to cut into the bark and then saw through. I'm going to show you that you can actually use this thing to file down. Let's just say if you want to make like small tent spikes, or look at there, already makes some kindling strips. There you go. You can use this knife for that. But also, if let's say you didn't have a little machete or a Bowie knife or survival knife to make like homemade arrow tips, you had this on you, it'll probably take some time because this is a small knife, but it's sharp enough you can probably get the task done. And I better stop because I'm already having so much fun just whittling. Before I forget, I was going to show you how this clip works. So let me get it on my belt real quick and show you. So if you guys can see my belt right here, and it slides right on there. Now if you just want to carry it in your pocket, same thing. Slide the clip over the pocket and it's in there. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Milwaukee FASTBACK folding knife. And would I recommend one for purchase? Absolutely. A decently sharp and sturdy blade that you can use to open up thick boxes or probably cut some rope with it, but it's durable, that's for sure. So if you guys want one, I'm going to leave a link to both Home Depot and Northern Tools. I found them for sale over there. So that's going to be it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more knife related content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and I said that's a wrap, and have a nice day, y'all.